Hi ladies. So I'm actually in my little home gym today as we're doing a bit more of a practical session. This is literally going to be just a few seconds, to be fair, because it's really quite simple. But we think we know how to pee. I know that sounds really stupid, but it's something that I picked up on a while ago, and I was like, really? Is this really a problem? But actually it does help in terms of making sure that your bladder's empty properly, and so then you're not getting further irritation and wanting to go to the toilet continually. So it's really simple, and that is just to, when you're sat on the toilet, obviously I'm sat on my bench at the moment, I didn't want to film this in the toilet. So basically, feet on the floor and literally lean forward with your hands, with your elbows on your knees, and pee. And try not to force, when you go into the toilet, try not to force the flow. Having a good flow is a good sign that things are working properly, but trying to force it, that's not great, because you're going to put pressure on those muscles, and they really don't need that pressure putting on them. So it's literally a case of relaxing. Like if your flow's really poor, so it's basically there's not much coming out, there's not much pressure behind it. A little bit like if you turn your tap on, the pressure's not great. So it's the same when we're going for a wee, basically. So we need that pressure, because that helps as well for the bladder to empty. And some of these things that we're going to talk about in the videos can help to improve that, because the things that we're inputting will be helping to improve the tissue and the muscle tissue, so that you get a better flow. However, if there's a problem, I would absolutely advise you to go and see a pelvic floor specialist. There's loads of pelvic health physios out there that can really help you to kind of get to grips with what's going on, make sure there's not a problem like prolapse or something like that, and they can just point you in the right direction. So try these things that we're talking about. So next time you go for a pee, lean forward. It just helps your bladder to empty properly, as I said, to then stop the irritation. Next time we are going to go on to talk about how to activate that pelvic floor properly. I want to do that because we're coming up to the time where it's coughing and sneezing season, so it's really important that we work on our pelvic floor muscles. So that's what we're going to do next time. Until then, if you've got any questions, just ask, as always. Either message me or pop something in the chat. Let me know how you're getting on, and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.